caution, you need to be careful because it could be slippery. It's not slippery. It's not slippery, but there's But anyway, it's a beautiful Sunday, and we're out and about, bike riding, getting some fresh air at the park, walking around, because it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. And yes, it's lovely. Marley, stay straight. Hi. Marley, stay on that side. So you gotta stay on one side. Marley, wait. Stay on one side, Marley, so you don't run into people. No way, y'all. YouTube just announced they're lowering their monetization requirements for YouTube shopping. So you can be an affiliate with YouTube by tagging products on your channel and earn commission. Now you only need 500 subscribers to be able to earn as an affiliate for YouTube. And before, I think it was 1,000 for the whole entire thing. For a complete YouTube partner, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. I think it was the same across the board, but now for the YouTube shopping portion, so not for the YouTube partner, but for the shopping portion, you can be an affiliate with only 500 subscribers. So they lowered it to make it a little easier for us to start earning on YouTube. And for someone like me who's currently at 309 subscribers, that is amazing. And that is a game changer because that means I'm even closer to earning some money with YouTube. And like I said, I'm at 309 right now, so I'm 191 away from hitting the 500 mark, which is amazing because that's how much I'm that much closer to getting some coin from YouTube. And I'm so excited to be a YouTube partner just because, I don't know, I just feel like YouTube is one of the highest paying platforms that there is for creators. And I'm just excited to be a part of that one day. And the 4,000 watch hours, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little intimidating. It's a little bit intimidating because that's a lot of hours, and right now I only have 117, and it's really hard to get the watch hours up because you have to have people watch your videos for a certain amount of time, and you have to have a lot of videos that are pretty long in order to get that high watch time. So watch time is a little challenging, but I'm gonna keep pushing at it. But right now, like I said, the watch time is the hardest part. I'm not getting discouraged that times are hard, and it's about time I start earning some money, some real legit money with my content, with my channel, with YouTube, with just all around as a content creator, because content creation is just a journey. It is a journey. It is a lot harder than it looks. Like, I know people say it's not an overnight success. It's definitely not an overnight success. It is a lot of work. It takes a lot of grinding, a lot of patience, a lot of dedication. Y'all, I just ran up the stairs 2 times. I'm out of breath. Like, I'm not discouraged. I just wish that I could get paid for something that I love to do. I wish it could already be getting paid for it. I don't want to wait because I'm not going to say I need it, but it's time I start getting paid for my content. Let's just say that it's time I start getting some money for my content because I've been working at it for about a year, almost an entire year. It'll be a year in April, so about a few more weeks. It will be coming up on a year of creating content, and it's like, I know to some people a year is not a long time because there are people who've been doing content for 5, 10, 15 plus years. And there are people who are just now getting paid for doing their content and just now getting recognized for things that they've been doing for years. And so I know for someone like me who's only been doing it for 1 year, a 1 year is not a long time. So it's like, why are you complaining? You know how long it takes to get paid for content? I know how hard it is to get recognized for something that you create on your own. And so you can't compare your level 1 to someone else's level 10 or someone else's level 20 because you don't know how long it took and how hard they worked to get to that level. So the creators who are getting paid for their content right now, they put in a lot more time and a lot more effort. into their craft than I have, only doing it for a year. And so I haven't put in enough time to really get to the level that they're at, because they may be at a level 20, a level 30. I'm only at level 5 or 10 or whatever. I'm still at the low bottom. So it's going to take a lot more time, a lot more effort, a lot more patience, dedication, and putting in hard work in my craft before I can get to that level. So I'm not complaining at this point because, like I said, it's only been 1 year. I'm not really at the point to be complaining for what I've put in so far, because I'm still in the early stages. And it's not like a typical job where you get recognized right away, immediately when you start working, because it's not a traditional job where you get paid instantly for doing something, because you're not working for someone else, you're working for yourself. And it's just a lot that goes into it. But I just can't wait to finally become a YouTube partner one day and to get paid for something that I love doing, and to get recognized for my work and my content, and working with brands and getting deals and campaigns, and getting to work with my favorite brands, my favorite skincare brands, getting to work with just a whole bunch of cool creators, and going on influencer events, and maybe getting invited to a brand trip, getting invited to some cool events to just hang out at and mingle with, and doing all the fun little things that we see all over social media and things. And no, I'm not doing it for that aspect of it. I'm doing it for a much greater purpose than that, but that is a cool aspect of the job and of the career of being a social media creator, being on social media. That's a cool part that comes with it. So I'm not doing it for that part of it, but that is a cool addition, or the icing on the cake to the whole aspect of the whole content creation as a career. And those are really exciting things that, yes, I'm looking forward to, but that's not my end goal. But those are all things that I do desire to achieve one day as a creator. But my overall purpose, reason for doing this, is to show other women, other moms, that there is more than being stuck in a 9-to-5. There's more out there than living paycheck to paycheck and being stuck behind an office desk for 9 hours a day and being miserable and uncomfortable, working for someone else and making someone else rich while you're sitting there wasting your life away, being unhappy and miserable, living paycheck to paycheck and not able to enjoy your life or live in your freedom, live in your peace, and being able to spend time with your family, your children, and being the woman that you desire to be, living a soft life, and just being able to enjoy life and not being stressed out every single day of the year. And that is what I want to show women and moms out there, that there is more to life than being stuck behind a computer screen. And there are so many opportunities out there for you to create and to pursue freedom and peace in your life. And that is why I'm here. That is why I'm showing up every day, because I want other women to get unstuck from that lifestyle. And that is why I'm here, and that is why I create, and that is why I continue to showing up, because yes, it's fun for me, but ultimately I'm here because I want to show other women how to get unstuck. And this is the first step, picking up that camera and start creating. That is the first step. Anyway, it is Thursday afternoon, and we are getting ready to, where'd you put the bag? Anyways, we have to get ready to start our evening routine, get ready for the last day of the week. It's Thursday evening, so we got to start our routine. Not start, because I've already started. We've already done dinner and played outside, got some energy out, riding bikes in the yard, riding bikes in the driveway, and we finished dinner. And now I'm just getting ready to do a little cleanup, and then we will start our bath. We already got homework done. And what's next? I need to do a little cleanup in the kitchen, and we will do bath, bed, all the things, and I get to relax for a little bit because I did have a day of work today. So I work part-time as a substitute teacher, and so I did have a full day today. I was working in the pre-K room, and I'm exhausted. It was a long day. It was fun, but I'm exhausted, and so I just really want to sit down and take a shower and then go to sleep. But I know I'm not going to go to sleep immediately, because us moms don't necessarily get to go to sleep right away, because of course we have to decompress, and we end up staying up way later than we should because we're decompressing from the day. And that is definitely my story. I stay up way too late majority of the time and end up regretting it. in the morning, but that is the life of a mom. So one thing I really want to do is get a mic for this camera. I really want the DJI mic so bad. I want to get the DJI mic so bad because I know the audio is probably not great because I'm farther away from the camera. I'm trying to do dishes and talk. If I had a mic, it would sound so much better. I have a mic for my phone. I have the plug-in mic for my phone, but I don't have one for this camera just yet. I really want to get the mic minis, the 2-pack mic minis, but I really want to get it, but I don't need to spend that money right now. So that's why I haven't purchased it yet, because it's not super expensive. It's like 80 bucks, but I'm not really in the position to be paying for that right now. So that's why I haven't gotten it yet, but I really desire to get that mic so that I can do this kind of content and be farther away from the camera and the audio will still be good. And so that you can still hear me while I'm walking around the kitchen and stuff. I want to be able to have good audio, because I noticed that when I'm talking in the camera and I'm walking away, it's not as clear, especially when I'm in the car, because for some reason my car is really noisy. I have a sports car, so when I'm in the car trying to vlog, the audio is terrible. And I was actually watching back one of my vlogs the other night, and the audio was terrible. When I say the audio quality was terrible, it was terrible because it was super loud, and I had the window rolled down so you could hear the cars driving by, you could hear the wind, you could hear everything, like the traffic. It was just really loud. And I put the caption on my screen because I knew the audio wasn't going to be great, so I put a caption on my video just in case. But it's still, even though I have a caption, I know people really want good crisp audio when they're watching YouTube, and people don't want to sit there and read a caption the entire way through. So I know that that's not necessarily enticing when people are watching YouTube. People want to have good crisp audio, and I've heard that the video quality is not as important as the audio. People gravitate more towards better audio versus better video quality. And so if you have poor audio, no one's going to sit there and listen to your video, because who wants to listen to something that doesn't sound good? Nobody does. So that's why I really want to get the mic, because I want to improve my audio so I can move around the kitchen and talk, because I want to be productive and not just sit in one spot and talk for the entire course of my video. So one of these days I will hopefully be able to, I'll be able to afford to get that mic, and then my audio will be so much better and so much crisper, so I won't have to sit in front of the camera the whole time and talk. But anywho, I'm thirsty. This is my Starbucks from this morning. I don't know why I keep getting the mixed drinks, because it always gets really watered down, and then I end up not finishing it because it doesn't taste good anymore, and then I end up wasting half the drink because the ice watered it down too soon, and it's not strong enough for me to keep drinking it because it gets watered down really fast. I should just get just the strong espresso and just do just espresso and milk, so that way even if the ice does melt, still it's pretty strong, versus getting the really sweet ones, and then when it gets watered down, it tastes horrible because there's literally no coffee taste left. It's literally just water and sweetener basically, and it does not taste good at all. So I keep doing that. Actually, I really don't even go to Starbucks anymore because of the price and because inflation and all that. So I really haven't even been to Starbucks in the last probably 3-4 months. So this was the first time I went in a long time because I was working. Like I said, I had to work this morning all day, so I needed some coffee, and I didn't have time to make it before I left. And that's the only reason why we stopped at Starbucks. And normally I don't go. I've been making it at home, but I did go this morning because I needed that coffee to start the day. So anywho, y'all, you know what is annoying me right now? So I signed up for Influencer. Oops, is that the one? Sorry, not Influencer. Incense. Y'all know about Incense? It's the UGC app for creators. It's what the heck? DJI, go back. It's an influencer app, a creator app called Incense. INSENSE. I applied the other day because I applied the other day because someone was talking about it, and I hadn't made an account before, but I never completed it because you have to connect your Instagram in order to get the campaigns. And for some reason it wasn't working at the time, or my Instagram wasn't connecting. So I just said, forget it. I got annoyed and I said, forget it. And I got off of it, and I never finished my profile. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I got off of it and I never finished my profile. I came back on it yesterday because I heard someone talking about it, and she said that she got a $400 deal on there. So I was like, ooh, let me hop back on that real quick. And I finished my profile and I finally connected my Instagram. It worked. I finally got on it and finished the profile. And then today they rejected it because I didn't have 1,000 followers. I didn't know that that was a requirement to have 1,000 followers on Insta. We had to have 1,000 Instagram followers to be approved for the application to be approved. So I don't have 1,000 followers yet. So my application got denied, which is really annoying because I filled out the whole entire thing and didn't realize I had to have 1,000 followers. I wish that that was listed somewhere. I didn't read the instructions, but it's okay. So I reapplied with my TikTok. I deleted it and redid it with my TikTok because I do have over 6K followers on TikTok. So I'm like, maybe they'll approve me with my TikTok profile. I don't know. They also said you have to have 1,000 views on your content. So I don't know how they're going to look at that or how they calculate it. I don't know if it has to be within the last 30 days, within the last year. I don't know how they calculate that whole thing, but I guess they're going to look at my profile and determine if I'm eligible or not. So I'll look back. Hopefully tomorrow they'll let me know. Hopefully I can do it because there are some pretty good deals on incense. And I applied for one yesterday that was $400. They're offering $400, but of course I got denied because I don't have enough Instagram followers. So I want to try and redo it or reapply with my TikTok profile. Hopefully they accept me so I can start getting some paid campaigns, getting some paid deals because I really need to make some money with my content. I need to start making some money. So I really hope that they approve me because I've been trying on so many other platforms and it's just not hitting like I need it to hit. I've tried Reddit, I've tried Join Brands, I've tried Billo, I've tried Bento, I've tried Coley. I actually just got back on Coley again today. Try that again. I tried Skeepers. I think that one's only gifted. What else? Is that all? Threads. There's some stuff on Threads. I've gotten a few gifted ones from Threads and from Reddit. They haven't been paid. I haven't landed a paid one yet. I've contacted a few people. I've done a few outbounds for paid deals, but haven't gotten any responses yet. So I'm really trying out here. I'm really trying. I'm kind of on the struggle bus right now when it comes to getting paid deals, but I'm not giving up. We're pushing through. I'm a warrior. No, I'm just kidding. But why is my gimbal endpoints? The gimbal can be a little annoying sometimes. Because I feel like this is my plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I will not give up on my creator dreams because this is my passion. This is my dream. I believe that I'm meant to do this. This is my calling. I have a purpose and why I'm doing this. I'm not just doing this just to get free stuff. I'm not just doing this just to say I'm an influencer. No, it's so much deeper than that for me. It's so much bigger and deeper than that for me. And I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. And I've gotten so many confirmations that I'm supposed to be doing this. I know that God has put me here for a reason to encourage and to show women out there that there's more out there than just a 9-to-5. You don't have to struggle. Even though I'm in a struggle season right now, I know it's not going to stay like this. And I want to be able to share my testimony of how I got unstuck from living to paycheck, how I got unstuck from being in miserable jobs and not being able to be free in my life, be free in my being able to just enjoy my day to day and not having the Sunday scaries, as they say, the Sunday scaries, Sunday evening where you start immediately regretting life decisions because you have to get up and go to work on Monday morning. I don't want to live my life feeling that every single week. I do not. I refuse to live that life every single week for the rest of my life, and I won't. And y'all don't need to be accepting that either. Don't accept that for your life. If you have the Sunday scaries every single week, do not accept that for your life. There's so much out there, and there's so much better for you out there than living life like that. There's so much more out there for us. And that is ultimately why I continue showing up on here. And it's deep breath. I feel like I've been yapping for the last 22 minutes. This is why I love long form content, because you can't do this on TikTok and Instagram. People would have swiped away so fast seeing a 20-minute video. You can't even post a 20-minute video on TikTok and Instagram. People will have swiped off your video so fast. And that's why I like YouTube, because you can just chill and relax and sit back and just talk and relate and chit chat with the girls. I love YouTube. That's why YouTube is my first love. Like TikTok and Instagram, they're cool, but it's more so just a means to an end, just like a means to bring people to my YouTube channel, to get more traffic to my YouTube channel. YouTube is my ultimate goal. YouTube is my first love, my first passion. So I love YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. They are right, but there's nothing like good old YouTube. I love me some YouTube. So, anywho, we've been talking for a long time. Let me see. Did I get an email? Oh, CapCut. What is this CapCut thing? Go to project. Oh, I thought I already exported it. I was just working on some photo edits on my DJI and playing around with the features and the edits. Not the edits, the CapCut photo edits. That's what I was doing. I was playing around with some of the edits and making my photo look kind of cool. I didn't know they had a studio lighting effect. That's pretty cool. So I was playing around with that on CapCut, and that is pretty fun. And I'm also still finishing my Alani from 3 p.m. because apparently this is the bestseller at Target right now. Well, I don't know if it's a bestseller everywhere or if it's just at Target, but the lime slush, the new one, they said it's a bestseller. So I picked up a few more today. I don't know if it's a bestseller worldwide, or whatever, nationwide. I don't know. It's the bestseller at Target. This flavor is really good. I wasn't expecting it to taste how it does, but it's actually really good. This is probably my favorite one, and I've heard a lot of people say the lime one is their favorite. It just tastes really good and refreshing. And I keep hearing people talk about it, so it's a good one. Apparently, it's a class favorite. This one is the favorite right now. Get you one of these if you drink Alani. Not everybody likes Alani, but I actually just got back into it a few months ago. I used to not like Alani because I thought it was too sweet. But I used to drink Celsius. I can't do Celsius anymore because it used to give me heart palpitations. I don't know if this is any better. I don't know if they're on the same level when it comes to all that. I don't know if they're on the same level or one's better. So I'm not going to say that this is good for you. It's not good for you, but I'm going to say this one doesn't make me feel like the Celsius does. I'm just going to say that. So I went back to Alani and the lime slush, but I don't have anything else to say right now. It's almost time for me to get my daughter ready for bed. It's 7:22. She normally goes to bed at 8 o'clock, and I'm slacking right now because it's Thursday. This is my Thursday feeling every week. I feel like it's almost Friday, so Friday is the fun day. So I don't really stress about Thursday evening because I'm like, whatever. I've been stressing all week. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't feel like trying to stress to get everything done by a certain time because it's Friday, the last day of the week, whatever. Have at it. If you don't get to bed on time, whatevs. But Monday through Thursday, come on, let's go. Hurry up, let's go. We got to do this, do that, get your work done. Let's go. You got to get to bed by 7:30 sharp. If you're not in bed by 7:30, you're going to be exhausted. Get in bed. But Thursday, whatever. Go to bed at 8:30. I'm done. I have no more energy left for the week. I'm done until next week. So I'm like, whatevs. I'm tired right now. And plus I work today. That's another factor because I'm double exhausted. Normally I would be fine, but I did. Oh, it's that my Nespresso pods got delivered to UPS. I will get those tomorrow. It's because I worked today, so that's another reason why I'm whatever, because I'm way too tired right now. So that's another reason why I'm not. Wait. Oh, never mind. Still says tomorrow. Never mind. I'm gonna put a reminder real quick. Need space. Put a reminder real quick for tomorrow. Oops. This is for tomorrow, not today. It was tomorrow. I don't know what time it's gonna get there. It just says tomorrow. So I put a reminder. I gotta get my Nespresso back on. I'm exhausted, y'all. I'm exhausted. But it's always like I hate being overly exhausted because I know that I'm not gonna get good sleep. It's always like when a baby is overly tired and they're fighting their sleep. You know, when they're so tired but they can't sleep because it's like you're overly tired that you can't fall asleep. It's a weird concept when kids are having a tantrum because they're tired. And it's like, why not just go to sleep? Just go to sleep if you're tired. But it's like they're so tired that they can't fall asleep. When you're at that point where you're overly exhausted, you can't fall asleep. That's the worst feeling. If you're regular tired, you can fall asleep. You're just tired. Let me just go to bed. You can fall asleep. But when you're tired, overly exhausted, and your body is done for, that's the worst kind of tired because that kind of tired, it's really hard to fall asleep when you're like that. For me, it is. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm at that level of tired, my body won't let me fall asleep. And I'm sitting there fighting my sleep, trying to fall asleep. And I'm just sitting there tossing and turning all night long. And then I end up getting a headache because I couldn't fall asleep. And then the next day is terrible. I hate days like that because I get horrible sleep and then I'm exhausted and irritated the whole day. So I can't stand that. I really hate being overly tired. Like if I'm just regular tired, cool. Being overly tired is just, it's not it for me. It's not it. So I'm just really hoping that does not happen tonight because I really want to get some good sleep tonight, for real. You know what? I wonder if taking a bath would help. I just thought about that. Maybe relaxing in the tub will help me fall asleep. I just thought about that. That might be relaxing. Should I just do a bubble bath? That might help me relax to the point where I just knock out. I haven't taken a bath in years. No, not years, but I don't know. I just thought about that. I wonder if that would help because I really do not want to be tossing and turning all night long tonight. I really don't. I really, really don't. I really don't. Anyways, I've been talking for 30 minutes. I don't think I have a vlog that's been that long. I've been talking for 30 minutes straight. And maybe I should just go ahead and edit this because the entire video is me talking and yapping. Anyway, I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. And hopefully this showed a little bit more of my personality than some of my other videos. I'm trying not to sound too influencer and trying not to imitate other creators that I see. I find that is kind of hard not to do sometimes when you're watching so many creators and following so many creators and you're trying to be a creator yourself and trying to have your own voice. For me, I'm going to speak for me personally. I unknowingly adapt to other creators that I watch without really realizing it until later on. And I'm like, that is not even how I sound. Why am I talking like that? So I'm trying to just find my own voice and use my own voice versus trying to imitate or unknowingly mimicking other creators just because I watch so many other creators on a daily basis. It's really hard to not sound like somebody else that you're constantly watching, especially when you're trying to be a creator yourself. So I've noticed that in my other content. So I'm really trying to show up more authentic and more me. So I'm not coming across as fake or I'm trying to have that influencer voice. Y'all know that influencer voice I'm talking about? That real fake sounding voice. I really don't want to have that voice. I noticed that I do that a lot in my other videos and I'm not even trying to do it. It just comes out of me. And I'm like, dang, I need to get off of here because I'm sounding fake in all of my videos and I don't like it. I really don't like it. And I just want to show up as me, not somebody else. I'm not trying to sound like anybody else. Like it just comes out of me automatically. But anywho, so hopefully you can see my personality in this video. And anyway, I'm about to go edit this video. Y'all go ahead and subscribe for more videos because we're about to be a YouTube partner. So go ahead and subscribe.